Alright, what's up, guys? So, Ray Rahimi, she has uploaded a video titled The Truth About Being a YouTuber. I guess, like, if I could tell somebody something, like, if they ask me, like, what's like a deep, dark secret about YouTube? Like, what's something that you can tell me that, your average person wouldn't know about YouTube? And I feel like there's a lot, but like I don't know, put on the spot, like I couldn't really tell you anything. Like I would have to like sit down and like do a video on it because it is a good video idea. But I think if I had to like say something on the spot, um, it's to me it's considered, I don't know, like it's just like the easy simple stuff. Like it is a job, like it is considered a job. You make money from it. It might not be the ideal money that you make, but I feel like that's something that everybody knows. But I don't know, I think a lot of people, they just see it like, oh, it's just my kid talks about it, so it's just something that yeah, it's a kid's thing. It ain't something that an adult should be focused on. But anyways, I'm just making sure I'm in the camera shot. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, let's go ahead, drop that like. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to her, Ray, for more videos like this. She's close. She's up there, almost close to 20K on this channel. So if you guys haven't, go subscribe to her. But then that being said, let's get into this video.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of want to do like a frequently asked questions video about making YouTube videos and being a YouTuber, which is kind of ironic because for the past couple of months I've been literally anything but a YouTuber. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of
Hey, it's like sometimes people need their breaks.
to give you guys a burst of inspiration. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I asked you guys on Instagram. Did you see that? That was so cool of him. So I asked on Instagram, being like, I'm making a new video about YouTuber frequently asked questions. Any questions about being a YouTuber?
Is that what that said? Because I might have been half asleep when I seen, because I thought it was something about like video ideas. So I don't know for sure if it was. Hold on for a second. Because Ray must have probably, she was just like, yo, is Tyler high? Like, what's wrong with him? No, okay. Oh, so it's video ideas. Dang, I feel like I'd see her stories, like, and I look at them, but I'm like, I don't, huh, huh. I, I gotta start paying attention more to Instagram.
And people replied. Also, follow me on Instagram if you
Do that.
want.
Do that.
Sometimes I ask you guys questions and stuff for videos. I'm so inarticulate. What the fuck is wrong with me? Also, guys, very random, but look at these gorgeous flowers I got sent by.
That's kind of sick how they
New York.
come in
Like,
that
look at
box.
them. This isn't sponsored. They just sent it to me, but like, it's so pretty. Like,
That's actually pretty dope.
I'm gonna link it down.
I'm bad at like flowers and plants though. That's why I'm like, I always thought about like, dang, I should get me like a plant or something. Just take good care of it and love it and all of that stuff. But I'm like, I'm like, dang, like I don't know. I'm one of those people where I mess around. I get a fake plant and just be like, okay, you ain't gonna die on me. But watch that ends up dying on me. They're gonna be like, YouTuber proves. If y'all didn't think it's possible, I'm all like a fake plant can die, and this YouTuber proved it.
They smell so good. Oh shit! I just got lipstick on it. Oh no. They smell so good and they last for an entire year. So I'm like,
Oh wow, that is kind of cool.
Forever, New York. Check them out. They're awesome. All right, first question. Do you think it's good enough to be a full-time job? Okay.
Yeah.
I could go on and on and on about this. Yes and no. It really just depends.
No?
I would really highly recommend you don't try to make it a full-time job unless you absolutely have to. If you're like just unemployed, not by choice, and you're trying to make it a full-time job, cool, but don't be like quitting your job to make YouTube videos. Unless
that is good, because I'm like, if you just all like, oh, okay, like unless you're like friends with David Dobrik, so then yes, you're guaranteed like hundreds of thousands of views, millions of subscribers. But if you're like myself and you don't know anybody on YouTube, yes, if you have a good paying job right now, stick with that job, but you can do YouTube on the side. I can't tell you that much. Do YouTube on the side until it does pay off, because I know the deadline for me was 100,000 subscribers, because I'm like, okay, then I have enough subs. I know I'm probably going to be making enough money, getting enough. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then it could be like, I feel like when you're making more than what you're making at your job, then that's when you could turn it into a full-time job. But anyways.
literally have like 500,000 subscribers who are like loyal to and watch every
Yeah.
single one of your videos. Because the thing that I've learned about YouTube is that it's very, very, very cyclical, and it's not a guarantee of anything unless,
That's
again,
true.
like, you have a really loyal following, especially if you have like rent to pay or kids to feed. It's really hard to like rely on any certain number.
Yeah.
Like 1 month I can make X amount of dollars, and then the very next month that could divide by 3, like easily. So yeah, it definitely can be a full-time job, but don't jump into it too quickly. And also, a lot of YouTubers, like, they make the majority of their income from other sources. So yeah, while they're creating their audience on YouTube and building their like overall brand, is calling me. Someone from Bangladesh is calling me. I have a course on this on Skillshare. You can get it for free for 14 days. Link down below if you're interested in learning more about monetizing YouTube and how easy you can make money from it. I just went on and on there. Next question: how do you deal with people knowing you're a YouTuber? I make videos and feel awkward about it.
I don't know, like, I feel like I should let Ray talk, but I'm like, a part of me just wants to answer these questions too. But no, at the time being, I remember when I had very first started working at my job, and I was kind of like shy. I was already shy, but then I was shy on telling people that I make YouTube videos. And so eventually I just got to the point where I was all like, look, if I'm serious about YouTube, then I gotta tell everybody. I ain't gonna be annoying about it and be like, hey, as you're getting your salad for the day, make sure you guys go subscribe to my YouTube. No, I wasn't going to do that. Like, if they asked me, like, oh, what was I doing over the weekend? I was just like, oh, just, working on YouTube videos. And they asked, like, I don't know how many times, like, I had to then held up the line, like, 2-3 people deep, writing down YouTube channel. Like, I felt like a celebrity at times. Like, I was all like, dang, these people chill. And so, yeah, and then I won't see those customers. No, I'm joking, but no, yeah, they would come back and they just be all like, "Oh yeah, your videos are so good at things. I showed my kid your videos." I'm like, I don't know. It's like, you asked for it. That's why I'm like, I always try to like tell people around my age group, because when I tell somebody that's like 50, 60 years old that I'm a YouTuber, then they go out and watch my videos and things, because a lot of the customers at my job was like up there and stuff in age. No offense, like y'all was cool and all, but anyways, yeah, it was like some customers that I told about YouTube, and I'm like, please don't. I hope they forget. I really hope they forget. If they come back and lie to me, I'm like, cool. I'm so down with that. But I was like, at the time being, I was reacting to a lot of crazy different videos and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I think like somebody like Ray, that's who I would want them to see me like make a video on or react to, is Ray, because I'm like, she's somebody that's cool and things. Unless it was like one of them like OnlyFans videos, and I'd just been like, dang, that's the first video you just had to see. But no, it's chill though. I didn't care. I was just like, hey, like, if y'all are into that stuff, then y'all can watch it. But anyways.
Oh my god, I actually hate it. Literally, all my friends will go and tell their friends that, like, oh, my friend's a YouTuber, and when I like meet them, they're like, oh, you're a YouTuber, and I'm like, ah.
Oh, that, if it's friends, I didn't really care. I was posting about YouTube all the way when I was in high school. So it was something where I was like, I had friends like tell their, yeah, so it was something, there was one time where I thought I was going to die, because it was one of my friends had told his brother, and his brother is this like 6'7", like probably 200-pound basketball player. And I remember I told his brother, I already had told his brother, but anyways, I had classes with the both of them. One was like photography, the other one I think it was like some like other class like for the school and things. So anyways, he comes busting through the door, makes this loud noise, and he looks directly in my eyes and say, "You're funny." And I'm thinking I had said something, because like usually when you hear somebody say some stuff like that, you thought like you've offended them. And so I'm like, dang, this is the day I die. Like, I didn't even get a chance to have a family. Like, I didn't get a chance to, do a lot of things. I'm like, dang, so I don't know what I did. But at that, everybody was like looking at me like, yeah, you're gonna die. So then he just sits next to me. He just starts talking to me about all my YouTube videos. There's just a part of me that was just like relieved, because I'm like, cool, we're friends now. So I'm like, he's not gonna kill me, because I knew I was gonna die that day. I'm like, at the time being, I'm like, yeah, I'm like the height that I am now, but I was like, I felt like I was slightly smaller. Yeah, I was slightly smaller and very unathletic. This guy is like a 200 pound, probably just eats cows for a living. I'm like, yeah, I'm not winning this fight. So I'm like, hey, like I would try like to perform some wrestling or UFC move on him, but no guarantees. But anyways.
Channel, it's like low-key embarrassing. It's like me reacting to you know? So that's why I'm like slowly straying away from the two channel content because it's just not something that I'm proud of. But I think at the end of the day, what it comes down to is that you want to be creating content that you're proud of. So for example, like my finance channel, like if someone finds it that like knows me in real life, I'm glad, like I'm proud of it. It's genuinely good content. But like my T channel is like me gossiping on the internet and like reacting to you know what I mean? So if you just make sure that you're creating content that you're proud of and that you're not ashamed of, it should be better. But still, it's very uncomfortable.
It's one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know. I guess like because I know how it is to, be a small YouTuber. I show support. Like if I mean, I didn't know Ray at one point, but I still showed support. So if it had been one of those things where somebody would have told me like, hey, like, I got like a YouTuber friend and she's doing these like videos about OnlyFans and all that stuff, I've been like, OnlyFans, like, huh, okay. I have to check that out. I had to. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just like too much of a positive and nice person. I still would have like shown love. It wouldn't have been one of those things I'm like, oh, this is awkward. Like, this is weird. But that's just who I am. I'm just like, I see potential in everybody. So I'm like, I don't care like what you're doing. Like, I guess like if you're doing a lot, my thing is like if you're doing a lot of it and you obviously, I guess in some sort of way do like it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, I support it. I like the video. So that's what I'm like. That's why I'm still subscribed to her still to this day. I'm like, I like your videos. Your videos are good. So anyways.
My friends have to tell their friends I'm a YouTuber and like they just do. My parents literally told everyone, all my family, friends, relatives, everyone.
I didn't get that treatment.
It's embarrassing.
I felt like the not like the, I don't know, I feel like the embarrassed child. Like they're not some, I don't know, I ain't gonna put that like assumption on them that my parents are embarrassed of me, but at the same time, like my parents ain't told nobody. Like I had to tell everybody that I was a YouTuber and stuff. It wasn't, I think the only like older relative that like of like a older generation was my uncle. And but he was still like within the same generation as mine. Like he was in both generations. Like he hung out with the old dudes and like the younger people and stuff. But yeah, he was really the only one that would go out like out in public and things. And it was awkward because I remember I was at my grandfather's funeral, or not funeral. No, that's okay. I need to just restart that. Not his funeral, his wedding. I don't know how I get them two things mixed together, but yeah, that's my fault. So I'm sorry, grandfather. But anyways, no, but we were at his wedding and at the like table and stuff, sitting around family. He's just like, "Hey, what's up, TMossBoss?" I'm like, "Don't do that here. Not right now. Like, just you ain't never called me that name before." I'm like, "Don't do that here." So I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" None of these people know that name. Like, just understand, you're the only one that follows me on Instagram. So.
How do you feel about a future boss looking you up and finding your OnlyFans videos? Yeah, if I ever want to apply to a job, I'm definitely deleting those OnlyFans videos. Although the thing is that like my full name is Rihanna, so I just go by Ray, and on the internet I go by Ray, so it's harder to find those OnlyFans videos knowing my full name, so on resumes and stuff.
It's my old everybody at my job, from coworkers, the customers, and my managers. It was funny one day. It was at the time being it was my most viewed video. I don't really have nothing to be ashamed of, so that's why at the same time I didn't really care if they did find my videos. But I remember my manager at the time, the one day he hired me on at my job, he was watching one of my videos as we were like cleaning up the cafe and stuff. And out of all the videos that he watched the one video where it was this like old dude that I used to beef with a few years ago. But the guy made this like racist rant about white people, and I was reacting to the video. And I just remember like laughing at the video and was just like, oh yeah, I was like, this guy's crazy. I didn't say anything bad, so I had nothing to be ashamed of or like to be embarrassed of. I was like, oh, that's dope. So I'm like, yeah, it's like if they do watch my videos, I'm just like, y'all gonna be in for a treat because you guys might think I'm like this, oh, gotta be positive worker and all of this, but I'm like at home, I be reacting to some like weird videos, but I find it entertaining. So anyways.
I have Rihanna. So it's harder to find it, but I'm still not gonna risk anyone finding me reacting to people's OnlyFans, so Probably gonna delete those videos. But it's so hard because like literally one of them.
Yeah, she did. I feel like there's gonna be a day if she does, she gonna contact me, be like, hey, can you take down all those like OnlyFans videos? I'm like, you got a job, did you? I'm like, well, congratulations, but dang, I am gonna miss those videos.
1.5 million views, like something crazy like that. Hi, my youngest son dream is to become a YouTuber. He's 9. Any advice? He said he can be rich. It's so cute. I actually know so many kids whose dream is to become a YouTuber, and they're like, I want to be rich. I want to be like Jake Paul. It's totally possible. I mean, he's 9, so let him definitely make YouTube videos.
I would. I'd honestly, yeah. If I had a kid and he wanted to get into YouTube, I'd definitely be like, okay, well, tomorrow we going out, we getting you all the gear that you need, a computer, gaming stuff or whatever you want to get into and things. And if it's my daughter, I'm just like, okay, just let me know which store to go to. Like, I mean, whatever she's into, whatever my son's into, yeah, I would hands down support it. I don't know. I wouldn't even go out and ask a question about that. I'd just be like, they come to me and they want to be a YouTuber. I'm like, all right, dope.
I was definitely making YouTube videos when I was 9. I had like 71 subscribers, I think, and I was so happy about it. I thought I was like the shit. When he grows older and goes into high school and stuff, if he hasn't like built some sort of a following then, I would say recommend him to still take school seriously.
Oh yeah.
Go to college, do the thing, just to have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people who didn't go to college because they had a YouTube career and then sort of just like started dipping after 3-4 years, and then they were forced to like get.
I was, because my plan was to enlist in the military. It was either that or go to community college, and I didn't do neither. So I felt like that it was too late. And that's why I'm like, I just feel like if I just had, I don't know, the right guidance. I ain't gonna say that the people that was guiding me wasn't guiding me right, but I just feel like if I just, was maybe pushed a little bit more or something, I probably would have been in the military right now as we speak, and I wouldn't have been reacting to this video. So I feel like a part of me is just all like, I'm glad that I did do YouTube, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, like I kind of wish I did have something to fall back on and things. So that's why I'm like, if you guys see me killing it on YouTube, because that's why I'm like, yo, I'm really trying to prove something here. So anyways.
Regular job with a high school diploma or go back to school. Unless again you're on like the Jake Paul level, I would still highly recommend taking school seriously and try to go the traditional route as well. But again, he's 9, so like he doesn't really have much to worry about yet.
That's true.
YouTube videos. How many days did it take to gain followers? I get asked this question a lot, being like, how did you grow so much? What did you do? The thing is, I wasn't like trying to get followers, and I think it always just comes easier when you're not trying for something so hard. So if you just like continue making your videos because you enjoy the process of making videos, do it, and then it'll come. Like one day it'll come. If you're not like Addison Rae or Charlie D'Amelio who like suddenly blew up, for most people, give it a year or 2 to gain some followers, gain some traction. But the one thing that I will say is that if you're creating high quality content consistently and you actually enjoy the process, 100% you are going to like reach your goals. Maybe not like millions of followers, but like I would say like 100,000 subscribers is definitely doable for everyone who's staying consistent with it and creating good quality content that people want to see. Again, more info on this on my course on like what's good quality content, but yeah. All right, next question. Do you feel awkward recording in public? It's my friend
Yes.
Dario, I don't film in public because I'm such an awkward little bitch. Like, yeah, I wanna. People have been telling me to start vlogging. I need to stop being a little bitch and like record in public. Oh, my friend Tyler says, is there a difference when you go from being a small YouTuber?
Oh, wait a second. I don't know why I was just like, oh, one day. I'm like, wow, all right. So yeah, I do, man. When did I don't remember asking. There was a day where I had to been half asleep or something. I feel like I do remember this, but at the same time I don't. Dang, wow. All right. So I'm like, I was a part of this video. Okay, let's just rewind back. But anyways.
Like record in public. Oh, my friend Tyler says, is there a difference when you go from being a small YouTuber to a big one? I wouldn't know. I'll let you know, or you can let me know. Like, I'm still a pretty small YouTuber, right? Yeah, I have 140,000 subscribers on their channel, but a lot of those people aren't there for me. They're there for the tea. Get it? Here for the tea. That's
that makes sense. That does make sense. Dang, that's messed up. Yo, y'all watching Ray? No, let me just sit here and say this real quick. if y'all are like subscribed to her, like be subscribed to her, you know. Don't just be subscribed just to be like, oh yeah, you know, she's making a tea video again, cool. Like, no, subscribe to this girl, like show her the same love y'all showed her on the first video, show that on all her videos. She deserves it. So, anyways.
So yeah, it's not like I have 140,000 subscribers. It's more like the channel has 140,000 subscribers. On this channel, I have like 18,000. Like those are the people who are there for me. Next question asks, how to grow your YouTube channel from zero? Enjoy the process, post consistently, post quality content that people want to see. How much time goes into all of it? Recording, editing, research, etc. It really depends on what type of content you're creating and the quality of content that you're creating.
Because if like me sitting down doing reaction videos, like I think I've spoke on that before. When I back in 2015, I remember when I started doing reaction videos, I would wake up like 7 in the morning, and from 7 to 10 I would do gaming videos, and then from 10 to 4 o'clock, because I remember my sister would come home, and then I would do reaction videos. And then I think I would like kind of just go up in my room, just, you know, wait until like all of my family comes home, and then just spend time with them. And then I'd just probably do like some videos here and there and stuff, you know, just to kill time. And then probably from like 11 o'clock all the way to like maybe whenever and things, I just do whatever videos and stuff. So it's just like, you know, until I get tired. So that was my schedule for the longest. But yeah, it can be like an hours and hours and hours of process. So I know people, they always have trashed on reaction videos, saying like, oh, reaction videos are some of the most easiest content to make, which it is. You know, if you know what you're doing, like if you know what you're doing in a YouTube video, then any video can be easy and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I never understood that argument, like reaction videos are easy. I'm like, if you know what you're doing, all videos are easy. But yeah, it's like, you know, it can it's what pretty much what she said, like it just depends on what you're doing. Like if you, but it's, I think it's like some, if you know what you're doing, then it's, you know, it could be okay. So like what she's been saying and things, like, you know, just stay consistent with what you're doing and you'll make it.
I would say my videos aren't like crazy, like highly produced. Like no, they're like of mediocre quality. They're kind of meh. I would say on average, it's 1 hour.
I think her videos are good
per 1 minute of video that goes out. So a 10-minute video would be like 10 hours of work approximately, overall, including like getting ready, setting up, planning, filming, editing, and then the post-upload process is actually pretty long also.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, 10 hours for a 10-minute video. My friend Jamie asks, are you rich and famous yet? No. How much do you make on average? I actually have a video. I have 2 videos on how much money I make as a YouTuber. One of them is for this channel, and it's on this channel, and then the other one is for my T channel, which is on my finance channel. Oh my god, this is so confusing, I can't believe it. I'll just link them both down below, but it varies greatly per month. Lately, it's been on the decline because I haven't been really posting on my T channel, but check those videos out. Next question, what are the downsides of fame? Do they outweigh the upsides? Keep up the good work. I couldn't answer that from personal experience. People think I'm like famous, what the fuck?
I think she is. I'm like, I feel like, yeah, once you made it to 100,000 subscribers, I'm like, you have, I feel like that's when you've like have walked into like the restaurant or something. I don't know, to place it in like in it as an example. Okay, somebody was just liking a comment. I don't know why YouTube be letting me know stuff like that. But anyways, but I'm like, I feel like that's when you've walked in. What restaurant be having like the buzzer things, like to let you know that your table is ready? I feel like Ray, she's at that part where her buzzer has went off and now she's just in line waiting for the restaurant people to send her to her table and things. But anyways.
But just from like what I've been hearing from other people, it's hard to build connections when you're famous because then everyone's like trying to use you, and you never know if someone's really trying to like be your friend for you or because you know you can give them clout, you know.
Yeah.
But, again, I wouldn't know. That's what I'm assuming. Next question: how can I get my content seen? Search engine optimization. So you need to optimize your video. That's why I heavily stress the post-upload process. You need to optimize everything for search engines. That means using effective keywords, reusing those effective keywords in your title and your description. As a smaller YouTuber, I would highly recommend focusing on search, because when people like search like, I don't know, how to build your own computer, your video that has the tags of how to build your own computer, building your own computer, computer building, it can pop up as their search result. You know what I mean? And this is why I also highly recommend against posting like vlog style content if it's like your first channel and you don't already have an audience, because no one's really searching for brunch with my boyfriend. You know what I mean? Don't make personal content.
Yeah.
Provide something of value to someone. For example, think about my 2 different channels. I have this personal channel which is providing 0 value whatsoever. It's very random, doesn't have a niche, it's just whatever I'm feeling like posting that day. Versus my T channel, it provides value because it's reporting on news. My OnlyFans videos don't really provide value, but it's neither here nor there. We're on that channel for a purpose, you know? Versus here, people, I don't know why you're on this channel. Honestly, why are you here? Who's the most unlikely YouTuber to have DM'd you? Jeff Wittick. I made a video, like a compilation video about him.
Oh, I remember
It
this.
was a meme, but I don't know why he didn't like it. But now I can be like, Jeff Wittick slid into my DMs. He's just asking me to delete something. How to start YouTube, the whole process to upload a video. Check out my course, it's free for 14 days. How to bring variations in contents. You don't want to vary your content too much. You want to have like an overarching theme and overarching niche for your channel, so everyone kind of knows exactly what to expect from every single one of your videos. Do as I say, not what I do. So like, don't look at what I've been doing on this channel. This channel is very random. I don't know how it has even 18,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching my videos, you guys. Hair care routine. Bitch, that has nothing to do with being a YouTuber. But I don't really have one, just use argan oil. How would you describe a bad or rude fan? I don't want to be one. I've only really like met someone who watches my videos like once or twice in person, and they were like super sweet. How does it feel being your own boss? It's actually kind of awesome, and it's also kind of not. It's awesome because, you know, if I ever feel down one day, I don't have to do work. I mean, then I'm like behind on work because I have to do the work anyway, but you know, it's kind of cool. You get to fix your own schedule, but it's also sometimes you really have to be like strict on yourself because you can't push back work too much, and sometimes they can definitely be like demotivating because you don't have someone like standing on top of you and like,
that's facts. That is
so you
facts.
have to be like on top of your shit yourself, and it's also definitely very isolating sometimes. Next question: do you ever hear anything from the people you cover on Hot Tea? No. No. Sometimes I get like supportive people in my comments. Nick Snyder really liked his OnlyFans video. Nina Unrated commented like when I supported her. People who've commented on my videos have been nice. No one's been like, you're a bitch, because I'm not.
I know it's to get because even the people that I reacted to, and to see them like to get that approval from them when I'm reacting to their video, because I know like a lot of the people have subscribed to me because of the Rainbow Six Siege videos. A lot of those guys commenting on my videos, like giving me the approval of it and stuff, I've always been like, dang man, like that's dope. So like I definitely, that's one thing where you should, like when you do get that approval or when you do get that comment, even when Ray, when she's commenting on my videos, I'm like, yo, dang, like she watches my video. So like, man, I made it. So no, but it's like, it's just, it's something to me. I'm like, I try to do that myself now. I'm like, I try to go out and comment on people's videos and things and let them know like, hey, you know, I feel like that's that type of stuff that can keep like a person, you know, going forward and stuff. But anyways,
on my videos when I'm reporting news, right, I really just like state the facts, and sometimes I'll throw in an opinion in there, but it's been mostly positive. How much criticism do you receive from your OnlyFans content? Not that much actually. I'm pretty sure people are like low-key judging me, but yeah, my mom and dad were just like, what the fuck are you doing on the internet? A lot of people think like, when are you making your own OnlyFans? And I'm like, it's never coming, don't hold your breath. How many companies contact you to promote their business in a week? It really depends on how good your channel's doing. Like at the peak of my Hot Tea channel, I was getting like 10 emails a week.
Oh wow.
Now it's more like maybe like 2. Just because you get 10 emails a week doesn't mean 10 of them work out. Like literally like 7 of them are scams, and like 2 of them are trying to lowball you, and then 1 of them maybe works out. Which YouTuber do you hate the most besides Trisha?
Oh dang.
I hate YouTubers. Yeah, I don't really hate YouTubers. There's obviously YouTubers that I like, I just don't like their videos. And Trisha, the only reason why I hate her is because she literally like personally attacked me. So like,
yeah,
I used to love her actually. Can it happen overnight? For most people, no. Don't aim for that because it's just going to be discouraging, but obviously it has happened for someone. Is it as easy as people say? Is anyone saying it's easy? Because I would say it's the opposite.
People,
It's definitely
there have been people I've like met and talked to where they're all like, oh, YouTube is such an easy job, like all you just do is make videos. I'm like, all you do is just make videos. Like, no, when they talk about YouTube as if it's an easy job, I'm like, then that's why I just hit them with that question. I'm like, okay, well then you go home, upload like 3,000 videos, all the videos I've ever uploaded, because I've uploaded like well over like thousands of videos. I'm like, all those videos, upload them all. Since it's easy, it's stuff that you could easily do and things. So yeah, I'm like, you could do that. Like, it's easy. It's like anybody can do it, right? So yeah, I don't know. I get somewhat offended when people say that, because I'm all like, yo, there's been nights where I've like stayed up like well past my bedtime. But no, there's like jokes aside, like no, there's been like I put so much into YouTube. Like, it's to me, I'm like, I have put like I just wrote that on the Instagram post. I've put like blood, sweat, and tears, like what was into my podcast. But I've put the same thing into YouTube also. Like, there's been days where I've been sick out of my mind, and I'm just all like, well, still gotta make content, still gotta make some videos and things, and then there's days where I'm just like, I'm feeling like very down and depressed. And I'm like, okay, well, I still gotta make videos, still gotta do some. And I'm like, I've been through the worst of the worst, like, and I still just go out and make videos. So I'm like, you might see it as an easy thing, and I might be like, all laughs and smiles, like, in the videos and stuff. But there's some videos that I've uploaded where I've just been like, I don't know how I managed to get through that whole video. So I'm just saying, like, it might look like it's an easy thing, but YouTubers be dealing with some stuff. So if there's ever a time where a YouTuber is dealing with or they're going through a break or something, then it's like, yeah, it's well deserved. Like, some YouTubers need it. But anyways,
definitely not easy, especially considering the amount of work that you have to do for
yeah,
very little return at
yeah,
the beginning. If you're a bigger YouTuber, you're doing a little bit of work for a lot of return. So it kind of just depends on where you're at. But most YouTubers are small YouTubers, so not easy, not easy. All right, you guys, those were all of your questions. As if I couldn't plug my YouTube masterclass even more in this video. Check out my YouTube creator masterclass if you're interested. Also, if you have like any personal questions or you want just like consulting for your YouTube channel, I do consulting. Check out buildyourpocket.com and you can schedule a little appointment with me. That's it.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on some like consulting. I'm gonna like, hey, like, let's just keep this a business thing, Ray, and stuff. And but no, I wouldn't treat it like that. But anyways, no, that's a pretty good video. It's good, a long video. I ain't really, my video was long, see, but yeah, it's 14 minutes and it's a 32-minute reaction video. But nah, anyway, shout out to Ray. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to her. Go show her some love. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.